Hello, this is Teresa and welcome to my channel. Today is going to be Junk Journal January 2024 Day 10 and then the MargareteMiller Challenge for 2024 Week 2. So I'm not really sure what the hashtag, I guess I could have used the hashtag on the prompt. Maybe that's what I should have done. So I just put what I put on there for the title to start off with, and I'll edit that after I'm done. So I'm going to put this to the side for now, and we're going to work on Junk Journal January. We need our Day 10 prompt. Which I don't see. Whoops. There it is. It's hiding. Today is layered, and I thought we would start this off with some gesso. I do want to ink my prompt before I forget. I am still fighting cold symptoms, so I apologize if you hear me sniffle or sneeze. It's kind of at the clearing your throat stage, which is kind of the grossest, so hopefully we can avoid that. I have to go through the stages sometimes. I thought I was going to skate free after like 6 days or something, you know, with minimal symptoms, and then boom, it got me. I was being really cocky to my husband, so, and you can tell that from some of my videos from 6 days ago, because I was saying cocky things on my YouTube channel, like, oh, he's a man, and he's, you know, can't handle it, and blah, blah, blah. You reap what you sow. I'm not sure how that applies, but it just sounded right. Oh dear, I took my wet wipes out. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get a wet wipe real quick. Because if I let this go, you know, it would be a bummer to clean up. Let's give this a quick dry. So again, we're doing layered. So that layer is done. Feels pretty good. Now we're going to layer with Versamark, and we're going to emboss. See if that worked. This was my shimmer black embossing powder. Let's see if I can get this out without bumping the camera. Nope. I just need a piece of scrap paper. Oh gosh. Embossing powder everywhere. Well, this was poorly executed, let me tell you. It's this accordion journal, man. It's kind of difficult to keep under control. Let's do a little cleanup. I did a lot of cleanup a few days ago. I scrubbed my mat really good. And I cleaned out my little vacuum. That's why it's apart, is because I was making sure it was drying out. Okay, let's get this powder heat embossed before I mess that up too. It looks pretty good. Here comes the heat gun. The shimmery embossing powder doesn't turn the way that the other powder does, so I think it's all set. Yep, it appears to all be set. So there's a layer, and then the next thing I wanted to do get this put away. Whoops. And then let's just give this a little wipe. Whoops. Okay, that makes me happy. I had this all thought out. I'm trying to remember what I planned. Then I was going to do a layer of napkin. Nope, I wasn't. I was gonna do a layer of inking. So I'll just use the same mask and some ink. There we go. There's 4 layering. And let's put this down. And let's layer that on a piece of fabric. I'm going to put the fabric down here more because I want to pull in that blue from the flowers. I like the way that pulls in better. Okay. So now we're going to layer fabric on paper, and then paper. Oops, hold still. I have been getting some new subscribers recently, so I will put out a little reminder that I do have familiar trimmers, so you will see some hand trimmers while I'm crafting. And that's why I tell myself to hold still. Doesn't do any good, but you know. Okay, now we're going to do splatters. So we'll do that with a Stampin' Blends alcohol marker. Okay, splatters are done. And I think that's pretty much what I had planned for today. I am going much more simple and basic, I think, lately with Junk Journal January. So I've been trying to write every time in my Junk Journal January, but I'm not inspired to write on this page, so I'm not going to force it. I did want to do one more thing. I wanted to use a staple. Right there. Now I'm happy. So there we go. Junk Journal January, Day 10, layered. Now let's move on to the MargareteMiller. For my closure on this Junk Journal January, for Junk Journal January, I did what I called a cummerbund closure because it reminded me of the band that men wear around their waist when they put on like tuxes. For some reason it seemed like a very English thing to me. I don't know if like it is a very English thing, if it originated in say England or the UK, but that would be an interesting thing to research. Maybe I'll remember to do that sometime. So now I'm going to try and not bump the camera again. Ah, I just did. Too many cords on my desk. Okay, this is my temporary home for this challenge. So this is this is week 1. I don't know why that won't stay on there. Huh. Oh, I know, because this is in the way. I'll see if I can fix that later. Okay. I better plug up my glue before it dries out. I accidentally printed these on both sides, so I'm going to have to reprint some of the prompts. I think I just got glue on my mat, and I just cleaned my mat. No glue. Okay, I know I went off screen there for a minute, but I ran out of room. I'm just prepping this prompt. Now let's ink the prompt. I am watching the chat in case anybody wants to say hi. Okay, now we need an object with jewelry or adornment. A light source you find interesting. Oh, wow. That's going to be a challenge. Something stapled. That will be this. Something found in a garden. A receipt. Black ink stamping. Okay. A receipt. I was gonna go digging. Here we go. It's a big receipt. It's an Amazon receipt for Stencil Ease adhesive spray. Let's do more. Let's tear some of this. There's the receipt. Something found in a garden. I did start an index for this sticker book, but I don't know where I put it. Butterflies can be found in a garden. Flowers can be found in a flower garden. Oh, sunflower. I like that idea the best. So we're going to do the sunflower. Okay, we're going to start in this top corner. And then we're going to put this down here. And then this will go like this. And then we'll probably punch a hole and attach this. A light source. I don't have the cognitive power to think this through too much right now. So I need to just start gluing. You can also glue fabric on with art glitter glue. Okay, there's my something stapled. All right, let's see where we're at. Oops. It's not like that. We have something stapled, something found in a garden, a receipt, an object with jewelry, which I'm going to need a bulb pin. Wish I had a silver bulb pin. I don't know if I do or not. Nope. Let's use a brad. There we go. Now, what I thought I would do with this is, okay, I still have to figure out a light source you find interesting. Oh my gosh, that one is super hard. Light source could be the sun. It could be a lamp. What is a light source that is interesting? So if anybody can think of something, would you please type that in the chat? This one is tough. And I don't want to give up. But I don't want to be here all day either. Which I may be just trying to put the pen in the glue, which is what I'm doing off camera. Oh boy, it's starting to get dry. Okay, let's see if we can just flip through a couple pages and just happen to get lucky and see something. That's a light source. Maybe. That is kind of interesting how they're jumping up in the air with fire in their hands. That's really is it. Let's just go with that. See if we can do this without tearing the sticker. And that would be, well, if I would have known that, I would have done things differently. That's why you wait until the very last to put things down. But that's okay. We're gonna stay with it. Now we're going to take a piece of scrap just something that looks attractive with the rest of this. And then whatever I choose, I will use that to stamp on. Blue, yellow. All right, we'll just go with this. Yep, that's what we'll use. No chance that would come up, right? Oh, maybe. Maybe it will. I lost my, oh wait, I forgot. The whole reason for using this was so that I could do this. So don't get too carried away with the glue yet, Teresa. Ow, that was my finger. Well, it fell off. Okay, I may need to come up with a plan B because the trimmers aren't helping any. Let's use some aged tape to help hold that on there. There we go. There's always another way around the barn, by golly. Now we need some ink. As we're going to do some stamping. I wasn't able to get a good connection there. That's okay. It's done. Let's do a little bit more right here. And just a little bit right there. Call that good. I wanted to trim this just a little bit. Sorry, mister, I have to trim your knee off. All right, so I had a pen a minute ago. Yep, that. What was the light source? Oh yeah, that's the light source. And bonus. Yay! I got everything including the bonus. I like it when I get everything including the bonus. So, actually I'm going to tear this down more. And I'm just going to glue this onto the page. I was going to use it as like in a pocket as a writing spot, but changed my mind. And it's okay to change your mind. Remember, there are no rules with junk journaling. No rules. Prompts are just to encourage you and to give you ideas. Don't be afraid to skip prompts. I mean, if it's to the point where it's stressing you out, I said this in a group earlier, just skip the prompt. It's not there to stress you out. Just have fun. This needs more glue in it. That's part of the problem. Okay, we've got the prompt on there, we've got all the elements, and I am a happy camper. I like that. Well, thank you as always for joining me during one of my videos. I hope that you found something to be enjoyable and hopefully inspirational. If you did, please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, and hit the bell. And let's see, there have been 2 subscriptions recently, and thank you so much for those of you who have subscribed. Thank you also to those of you who watch my videos. You're all appreciated equally.